And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Horford. Williams is out there with Hayward. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Smart in at the shooting guard. Rebounded by McGee. And here is Los Angeles now. And you look at Marcus Smart, a career field goal percentage in the mid-30s. And yet, Doris, he's playing starters minutes for one of the best teams in the East.
I think, Kevin, sometimes a player will force you to look beyond the box score, right? Smart has a chance to be one of those no-stat stars. The advanced measures indicate this guy is one of the top guards in the NBA.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. Now, these teams are tied 1-1 in the season series, and I asked him what the keys were to winning tonight. He said they have to find a way to get around the rim protection they're about to face. He wants his guys to be aggressive, but smart about the shots they take. We'll see if they have listened to him, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. For the kind of tough D they're facing today, he's hoping they can get off to a quick start.
And it's essential. When you're facing a strong defensive team, the last thing you can afford to do is fall behind early.
Agreed, Greg, because you're not going to mount a comeback against these guys. A strong first half is absolutely essential if they're going to win this thing. Well, you think about the virtuoso ball handlers in NBA history, Kyrie Irving has got to rank at the top of that list. You know, his ability to dissect defenders, get into the lane, that is the foundation of his offensive game.
The first one falls. And the fans get their money's worth watching Irvin. My goodness, Doris, he puts on a show.
Oh, he certainly does. He's got every move in the book. A devastating crossover, a little in and out dribble, the hesitation, the spin, the ability to stop on a dime and hit the pull-up. You don't ever know as a defender which way to go.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. He feeds it to LeBron. McGee a screen, and there's the pass to Kuzma. Ball dishes to McGee. Clock at 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot from the top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles on D. Outside Irving. Picked by Horford. Hayward outside. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, terrific self-control from Gordon Hayward. Even with the defense in his space, he doesn't get sped up. My goodness, what a shot maker.
Now, here's Ball. LeBron outside. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick. James has got 6 points.
Well, LeBron just shrugs off any and all contact when he has a good look at the rim like that.
Hayward outside. Kicks it to Horford. Outside Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ball with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now, here is Irving. Hayward outside. LeBron with some nice D.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams passes to Irving. Williams sets a screen for Irving. Will it go? A rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
There's the feed to Ball. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. McGee a screen. And again, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Right side Irving. Shoots over Ball. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. James against Hayward. Pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
He dishes it to Irving. Picked by Horford. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ball. Hayward, left side. Here's Horford. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And stolen by Horford. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That one drops for him.
Well, how about Gordon Hayward poking that one away and getting his teammate an easy opportunity?
Hayward against LeBron. Puts one up from 19. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Outside Williams, beyond the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers leading by 6. Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Hayward. And no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart dishes to Irving. Once in a while, we talk about the makeup of a good teammate. But Doris, what are some ominous signs that a player might be in it for more himself as opposed to team?
Well, I think anytime you see someone who's not committed to practicing at the important times, somebody whose availability might be in question, who might let a slight, I don't want to say injury, but a nick or a bump or a bruise, limit their availability, that's obviously a difficult thing.
Sure.
And, the other part is, Kevin, the players that I think have the most success are those that can be as joyous about their teammates' success as they are about their own. That's something that strikes me about the Golden State Warriors. It's a group invested in the group's success, and you see that both monetarily in terms of what some players are willing to give up, and you also see that basketball, someone like a Klay Thompson who has to be effective in fewer shots with the addition of Kevin Durant.
Good breakout. Here's Kuzma. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Williams. Hayward against James. Hayward passes to Irving. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Gordon Hayward has increased his scoring average every season he's been in the league. And couple that last year also a career high in offensive efficiency. The guy is just a budding superstar.
It's an amazing thing to watch Gordon Hayward play the game of basketball. Every year he's made improvements, and he is a legit all-star level talent now.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Celtics. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Gordon Hayward has worked on his strength, but also his balance, adding boxing, Greg, as you were talking about, to his off-season training.
Yeah, great point. I mean, the strength, the balance, and footwork make him a great slasher. This guy gets in the lane and just has a knack for working himself to the foul line.
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Off the pick. 2 points. That one goes. Hayward's got 8 points. Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Ingram kicks to Fry. Pass to Hart. Right side Thomas. Dishes it to Ingram. Clock at 4. There's the pick from past the arc. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Passes it to Rozier. Hayward outside. Jumper off the screen. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stevenson dishes to Fry. From 17 feet out. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Rozier. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Tatum. He's tightly guarded. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
Now here's Thomas. There's the pass to Hart. Thomas a screen. Here's Hart. Back to Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Thomas with another miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Thomas. They set the screen. Here's Hayward. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Hayward's got 10 points.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Thomas a screen. Here's Hart. And that one goes long.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Here's Rozier from deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Hart. There's the dish to Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, Isaiah Thomas can handle the basketball with great efficiency. He might have the league's best hesitation move, and that allows him to get to the rim at will, guys.
And Doris, when Thomas gets into the lane, he's an amazing finisher for a guy his size.
It really boggles the mind, Kevin, how many tricks are in that bag. This guy can finish with hooks, with floaters, with either hand from different angles, English off the glass. I think his strength is really deceptive. He can take a hit, finish the play. This guy is truly remarkable.
First one falls for him.
Well, Kevin, I know this. The energy with which IT plays with is infectious, and I love how hard he goes every night.
Morris is checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. And the Boston Celtics, the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference last season. Doris, the first time in 9 seasons they held that spot.
And frankly, Kevin, they were way ahead of schedule. And with new stars like Al Horford, Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving, they've become a championship contender.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, how about the patience in the paint by Isaiah Thomas? This guy effective at getting high-quality shots.
And here is Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Thomas passes to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Well, this is where Isaiah Thomas's ability to pick apart the defense. The man is the maestro at finding his teammates.
To the left wing. Pass to Rozier. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Brown outside. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Lakers trail. Here's Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Rozier. And no good trying to get that one. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. LeBron James, as he talked about the challenge.
For me, at a younger age, I was...
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Marcus Morris is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Brown. Then it's Tatum, and it's Rozier in at the one.
Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Morris. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
Free throw good from Morris. Doris, back in college, you earned a master's in education. How close were you to pursuing that path versus veering into becoming an analyst for basketball?
Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, I always felt like I would be a high school teacher and a basketball coach, and someday maybe I'll coach a boys' high school basketball team. Very close, Kevin. I happened into broadcasting. I left coaching at Providence College. They put their women's basketball games on radio, and that was my entree into the business, and slowly but surely it grew every year.
But still educating still, right? I mean, don't you feel there's a part of education to being an analyst?
Oh, there's no question about it. You are trying to help that viewer to be as close to the action as we are fortunate enough to be. And sure, just describing what's going on. It's a lot of fun.
You are a PhD in broadcasting. Now, here's Brown. Following the miss by Lance Stevenson. Morris outside. They set the pick. Puts it up from 12. Got a piece of it.
What anticipation by Channing Frye. Measures it up and sends it back.
Good on the bucket. 8 points for Isaiah Thomas.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Thomas against Brown. Morris outside. Brown outside. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And the Celtics lead by 3. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Thomas. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Frye dishes to Thomas. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. They set the pick. Morris outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now, here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Feeds to Thomas. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Rondo. Tatum setting the pick for Morris. Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Fry. Fast break. Here they come. Thomas kicks to Rondo. He feeds it to Ingram. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. Kept alive. And Fry kicks to Rondo. Ingram passes to Rondo. Back to Ingram. There's the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Rozier. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Outside Rondo. Free throw line jump shot. No good. Shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Puts it up from 12. Here's Morris. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
And the Celtics making a change here. Al Horford is checked in for Aaron Baines. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Of course, you've talked a bit about leadership, both on and off the floor. What are some of the traits, in your opinion, that make someone a person who'd want to follow and the characteristics of a leader?
You know, I'd say someone who prioritizes winning, even at the expense of their own success. That would be the first thing. And then someone who's ultra competitive. Somebody who's available on a night-by-night basis. Somebody who doesn't let a little nick or a bruise impact their availability on a particular night. So unselfishness, competitiveness, and availability are 3 attributes that I love.
And leaders can be followers from time to time, too, don't you think?
Oh, there's no question about it. You have to be willing to be a part of a group, and sometimes that means ceding your leadership position.
Here's Horford. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Irving dishes to Smart. Irving against Rondo. On the wing, Irving launches a 3. Boston again missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a good playmaker. But he looks to score first, wouldn't you say, Doris?
Well, I think, Kevin, you can see with his tremendous skill level, playmaking is an area where he can be even more dynamic.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lakers trail by 5. Inside. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. Here's LeBron.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Now here's Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4 on the clock over Caldwell Pope. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And Kev, I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
James in the post. Ended by Hayward. The shot's good from McGee.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Irving kicks to Hayward. Pick by Horford. Hayward passes to Horford. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Kicks the ball. They set the pick. To the middle. And the dunk by James.
And guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
Outside Irving. The feed to Smart. To the paint. Here's Horford. Out to Hayward. Outside Irving. Second shot opportunity. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Irving's got 9.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And Doris, we've seen the offensive game of LeBron James evolve over the years, adding a post game, improving his three-pointer.
Well, I think, Kevin, like all the greats, the work habits and willingness to add dimensions to his game have always been there. We understand passing and playmaking have been the constants of his career, but now he understands he's got to vary the way his points and his productivity come.
And it's tied up with that one.
LeBron continues to excel at shooting a high percentage from the charity stripe. The defense would rather avoid sending him there.
Irving kicks to Hayward. He dishes it to Smart. Shoots over McGee. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Passes the ball. Here's Hart. Here's Kuzma. Guarded by Smart. Ball with it. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, how about the concentration from Ball? Not allowing himself to be denied. Really got to wrap him up on these shots to prevent the bucket.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
That's good from Ball.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength for a combo guard, Greg.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality that makes him special. He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And that one falls for Smart.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's off on the second.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now here's LeBron, 15 points in the game. The pass to Hart. Over Smart. No good off the back of the rim. Boston trailing. Hayward kicks to Irving. Williams a screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, this is what makes Kyrie such a difficult check, right? He's so skilled at drawing fouls because he's so crafty with the ball and so fast.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. That's good from Irving.
Well, Brad Stevens started his own preseason coaching summit in Boston. This guy is clearly dedicated to his craft. He's dedicated to learning from his peers. He is always watching games from every different angle to try to learn.
Both free throws good for Irving. And rumor has it Brad Stevens used to keep a pad of paper for every TV in the house to sketch plays that he saw in games.
Well, those were the old days. Now he can just text an assistant with the game and timestamp, and then he reviews a marathon edit of plays for things he can use. Oh, the beauty of technology.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams a screen. Irving kicks to Williams. Back to Irving. Shoots over Ball. Nails it from the high post. Irving's got it all tied up now for Boston.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
The shot's good from McGee.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Here's Kuzma. Dishes it to LeBron. Here's Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Picked by Horford. Irving with it, now guarded by Ball, and Hayward gets it to go.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
McGee is screen on Irving. Ball dishes to McGee. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside Irving. They set the pick. Pick by Horford. Irving kicks to Hayward. And again, Boston with the triple.
Now, don't you love watching Gordon Hayward simply take over on the offensive end? I think the defense understands we're in for a long night.
And so it's LeBron. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What can you say? Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's LeBron James. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kuzma in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. There's the screen. Ball drills the three-pointer. Ball's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Los Angeles.
And you've got to stay with Ball off that pin down. He's very smart at knowing how to position himself in these situations.
Irving kicks to Williams. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And that one, good. Smart's got 5 now.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Kuzma. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
No good on the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Outside Irving. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Smart, wide open, he fires. And that misses. That would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball, the pass to McGee. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. He's got 8.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Smart kicks to Horford.
Jump ball. You too.
And here is Los Angeles now. Williams kicks to Hayward. Pass to Horford. The 11-footer. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is what you hope for from your franchise guy. Total unselfishness. Gordon Hayward with a pretty look.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to James. McGee sets the pick for James. Down low. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the 3rd.
Irving passes to Williams. Horford with the screen on James. Hayward kicks to Irving. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen. Here's Smart. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. And the 3 off target. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving dishes to Smart. Back to Irving. Pass to Williams. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by Williams. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Now the dish to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Irving drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 15 points.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Hey, guys, you know you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Hayward. Jaylen Brown comes in for Smart. And it's Rozier in for Irving. Feeds it to Fry. From the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Thomas. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Rozier kicks to Horford. And here we go, LeBron heading to the hoop, and the dunk by James.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Picked by Horford. Morris outside. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 15.
Perfect example of how to set a great screen. Set your feet, stand firm.
Here's the screen. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. James dishes to Thomas. He kicks to Fry. Here's Ingram. Good work defensively by Morris. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Rozier. Kicks to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Rozier. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
And the dunk by James.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Here's Rozier. He's guarded by Thomas. Picked by Horford. This is it to Rozier. Over Fry. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now the feed to Thomas. They set the pick. Up top, Fry. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Baseline J on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Celtics trail by 9. Picked by Horford. The pass to Williams. Inside, Thomas with the steal. He feeds it to LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And the Lakers with some changes. Lance Stevenson comes in for Channing Frye. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Boston also with the sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Lakers leading by 12. Such a wide-open look. And that's now 17 points for Isaiah Thomas.
You know, Kev, you simply can't lose Isaiah Thomas off the screen. This guy, a master at getting to his spots.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Brown with it. Now, Thomas defending. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Will it go? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Number 3 overall back in 2016. Jaylen Brown with a powerful build on the wing, guys. 6'7", 233 pounds. I think you need those perimeter defenders who combine quickness and strength, and he's got it.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And Doris, coming out of Cal Berkeley, the knock on Brown was his shooting touch.
You know, there was such a wide variety of opinion on him in the draft. Some felt that he was a little bit of a reach, but this guy has shown promise and earning regular minutes and having some success with that three-pointer and athleticism.
That one is no good.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Stevenson outside. He dishes it to Ingram. Stevenson, a screen on Brown. And it's Rondo in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. Celtics trail by 15. Brown kicks to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
Here's James. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Rozier. He's covered by Rondo. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Brown with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Here's Horford. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Horford's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, Al Horford really cleaning the window right now. He's just pounding away on the opponent.
Here's James. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum passes to Morris. Dishes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Puts up a 3. Brown. controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. There's a good screen. Pass to Stevenson. Uncovered. And the shot is good. Dropping in on the front of the rim. And the Lakers lead by 13. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And if you're sensing a concern, best thing you can do is call timeout.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. You've got to get this game under control. I think he sees some adjustments he can make.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Morris. Smart comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Terry Rozier. There's the dish to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers leading by 13. Kuzma passes to Rondo, and Stevenson kicks to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. With some arc, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, how about the anticipation from Al Horford? Perfectly times the release, sends it back.
Hayward dishes to Irving. Horford with a screen on Rondo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the screen. Feeds it to McGee. Now Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Hart over Hayward. Hart, no good. Tatum. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Piece by piece, chip away. See if you can't, next time we get together, have it down a few.
Brad Stevens reminding his guys, you still have time to get where you want to be. Just take it one possession at a time.
Well, he wants them to relax. I mean, there are going to be ups and downs over the course of a game. Just breathe and play.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Irving. Tatum out there with Horford. Then there's Smart, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Rondo against Irving. Passes it to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 13. Smart passes to Irving. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
And it's Ball in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. And 12 points for Lonzo Ball.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Irving kicks to Hayward. Here's Hart. Goes back up. A rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving. Horford against McGee. Hayward kicks to Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Lakers leading by 11. To the left wing. Here's Ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Irving kicks to Hayward. Picked by Horford. Hayward dishes to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 6 points for Horford.
Well, we know this. Al Horford's release is extremely quick. He can get that shot off in no time.
Here's Hart, fended by Hayward. Here's Kuzma. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Lakers, Kuzma. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And so he hits both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to break that.
What a turnaround in the second half. So much more accurate overall.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Horford sets a screen for Irving. Hayward outside. He kicks to Horford. 14 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Kicks it to McGee. Back to Caldwell Pope. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The feed to Horford. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles leading by 14. Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Rebound, Boston. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving kicks to Hayward. Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. Floats one up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Irving. Here's Kuzma. He can't hit that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
I'll tell you, they've had to look elsewhere for their scoring, and they've gotten it. This guy has had very little impact on the game offensively.
Now the pass to Smart. Clock at 6. Horford with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Smart. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles leading by 12. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He feeds it to McGee. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Picked by Horford. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by McGee.
So difficult to stay down on that pump fake. Irving sells it so well.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw. Good, Irving.
Such a luxury to have Kyrie shoot it like this from the free throw line because the ball is in his hands so often.
James checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Ball. Shoots the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. LeBron against Hayward. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Williams.
Gordon Hayward doesn't just look for his own shot. He is terrific at finding the open man.
Kuzma passes to McGee. Dishes the ball. Back to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hayward. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Kyrie coming to play today. So good at finding ways to step up his game.
Pass to James. McGee a screen. LeBron with it. Now defended by Hayward. LeBron kicks to McGee. Lock at 6. The dish to Ball. Over Smart. That one a little long. Celtics trail by 9. And here is Irving. For 3, Hayward. The shot misses. James with some nice D. 3 on 3. Passes to Kuzma. Up and in on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Williams kicks to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
In the corner, Smart with it. Horford against McGee. Hayward outside. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. Off the screen. Hayward missing again.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for ball. Kuzma passes to James. And stolen by Hayward. The kick out to Irving. Again, Irving missing. Lakers leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, James. Thomas against Irving. Here's McGee. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. You're seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it beautifully.
Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. And they double up James. Irving against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Horford. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 19 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Doris, as great as Al Horford is as a player, he might be even a better leader.
Well, he's a pro's pro. Al Horford is a guy who entered the league with great work habits and great skill. More than anything to me, though, it's his poise and calm demeanor under pressure that gives his teammates a ton of confidence.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Yeah, when Kyrie comes off a screen with that much speed, it's very hard to deny him a good look at the basket.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. McGee a screen. Goes up to the stripe. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 12. Hayward dishes to Irving. Over in the corner, Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Caldwell Pope outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, the quick hands of Irving to help create offense for himself on the other end.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Irving. Three-pointer. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Ball. 14 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Pick by Horford. Irving with it. Now guarded by Ball. Now here's Smart. Guarded closer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points for Williams.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Los Angeles.
Great, generous ball movement tonight.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed. Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
Irving, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Irving's got 30 points.
How good is Kyrie at getting that shot up with a defender in his grill?
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul.
Timeout, timeout.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Brown, good.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Ingram. Morris with the rebound.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin,